Hello and welcome to Command Protocols podcast, episode 23, I think. Probably 23.
Hopefully.
Because I've already started to forget because it's not a nice round number like 20. We are your hosts, Matt and Andy. You all know us by now. We have had some exciting times. We've both not been to tournaments. We've
Nope.
both been working, but we have been busy playing Warhammer and seeing the cool new releases. So, what have you been up to, Andy, in the last week?
You've pretty much summed it up, mate. There's nothing for me to say on that.
Have you
Work
had any
and
practice games? Anything like that?
yeah, I bust out the vault because I watched you have some fun with it, and I got a bit of FOMO. So I bust out the vault,
Yeah,
played a game against Thousand Suns. It died turn two after killing one squad of Zangors. That was it. But
yeah, buddy.
I killed everything else after that. So
Yeah,
yeah, it was fun. It was fun to put it on the table. Other than that, I've just been helping out my team with a few practice games for their upcoming team tournament.
nice. Well, you got to hope that it. You got to think that if the vault survives, then it's crazy. Forces crazy overcommitment, but
I mean, yeah, it did, and he basically stood out his entire army to kill the Vault, the Ophidians, and tried to kill the Stalker, and didn't quite kill the Stalker, and then I just literally killed 1,200 points of his army with the rest of mine. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, pretty good distraction kind of effects.
Nice.
Although when a Mutalith rolls a 6 and then a 6 for mortal wounds, and you don't make the feel no pains, and then they get a big Doom Bolt, you're like,
Yeah, it does
I've just
hurt.
taken like 10 wounds and he hasn't even started shooting me yet. This doesn't bode well.
Nice.
So,
Well, I did have quite an eventful week, but before I get into it, if you like
like,
what you're seeing,
remember,
like, comment, subscribe. We do like it when you comment because I love reading them. I love talking to everyone. It's been very good. We've had a very good positive, uh, feedback about the know your enemy style videos. I've got three more coming out within over the next week or two. I'm gonna record a lot and then bring them out as we go. It's going to be an Eldar one, Votan, and GSC, I believe. Also, I'd like to thank Dave, who has made our new logo. If you can see it in the corner up there, so he's made our new cool logo. It looks fucking awesome. I
this
like it a lot. Yeah. So he does a bit of artwork for us for no charge. So I need to play him a bit to pay him back a little bit because he's been begging for some games. He's playing his first WTC game, I think he said soon. I was telling him all the tricks, like putting DDAs in the big ruins, which you can see
yeah.
out of them. But yeah, we've got stuff to discuss. We've got the new kill team, which we're going to look at and theorize and stuff like that. We're going to cover a little bit of War Masters because I'm going to War Masters, and we're going to just cover what I'm taking, why I'm taking it. But what I've been up to in the last week, I played in the Try Hard Wargaming, or I'm currently playing in it, the 5v5 team thing. I think it's only like a 3 week thing. And I'm playing a disgusting 40 warriors and Wraith list. And I played against T Sons, and he heroic Magnus into my warriors turn 2 and then didn't move for the rest of the game. So I pretty much just won that from him doing that. Very, very annoying because I also got double doom bolted, and he was casting his spells and rolled big on every single spell without rolling a third dice pretty much all
Mm.
game. I was like, well, this is just absolutely punishing.
You hate it when that happens. You're always just like, oh, maybe they'll just like roll a 1 and a 3 and then another 2 or something and fail. As no, never happens. It's
Yeah,
always the
he
big
rolled
one.
like max mortal wounds on both the doom bolts into the warriors, and then I also passed two of the feel no pains out of all 12 or whatever it fucking was. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
nuts.
Dice be
But
dice.
And then I did a practice weekend with England where I played some of the lists in the pod. So like China's 18 Wraiths and Silent King in Starshire, and then I also played Czech Republic, like some the weird Awaken list with like 15 Immortals, triple Plasmancer. Really didn't like that list. I thought it was actually had the makings of a good list if you just got rid of the Immortals because they just didn't do anything. And I was playing
What?
against MSU Votan and I still felt like I couldn't do anything.
Hmm.
So it was, and
No.
because he had Wraiths with no thralls, so I'm just like, well, this is just half of a durable unit. Like, I just really like that, those extra couple of wounds.
Yeah.
Well, I think the first thing we'll jump into is the kill team, because it's fresh, it's new, it's fresh.
Yeah,
We can give
it's
our
about
thoughts into
time
it.
that we've finally got something new.
Yeah, we've got some cool models. So we've got the
They,
Geomancer.
hang on, before you do that, they
Oh yeah.
look. What you say they're cool, but they look like absolutely horrible to build. Like the contact points are so small. You look at them, it looks like they're going to fall
I imagine
apart.
that the like little plasma sight type things are just going to push together like they do with the Scorpet ones, like just half and
Yeah,
half and just push it together.
but the legs are spindly, and the warriors. Anyway,
Yeah,
show
we'll
them
go
the.
into it. So we've got the Geomancer. We're going to talk about what we think they're going to do in a minute anyway. So they've got the Geomancer, which is a cool new Cryptek. I think he looks awesome.
Yeah,
He's clearly crafting a convergence of Dominion right in his fucking palm of his
a little
hands.
mini
So
one.
a little mini convergence of Dominion.
Or a mini version of the Silent King's Minears. Maybe he's got
Yeah,
like a
mini mini. Maybe he'll have a flat six
flat
gun.
to 6 inch range gun or
Yeah,
something.
pistol. He's got an accelerator, a reanimator.
Hmm.
I don't know. They're reusing names, which I'm not a big fan of, I must admit. You could have called it like fucking anything else. A tomb crawler, which are just like chodes, and then
Well,
warriors.
these are called macrosite warriors, according to the blurb at the bottom. So they're
Well,
not
that's probably
actual
just
warriors.
shortened then. They're just shortened. But it's
Yeah.
the oh yes, Macrosite Warriors there. So yeah, so these is hopefully it's like as it's a kill team, it's one unit that kind of can join to other stuff like a Blade of Wounds, or they give they're little tokens that give buffs of some description to each. But they have guns, so you'd hope that they do something.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a case of the tomb crawlers become their own little unit like crypto thralls, and then the cryptek, and you
You can
can
like split
take
them off to all different units.
like the Brockian Master, whatever it's called from Votan, where he gets the three little gribblies. It could be the Geomancer with the warriors kind of as a
Yeah.
unit, and then you pay extra for the tomb crawlers
Or you could like
potentially.
give these buffs out to units that are around it or something like that. Maybe like what this one unit gets an accelerator, this other unit gets a reanimator, these other units get this attached. So yeah, what do you think the Geomancer does? Just by the look of it, for me, I think it looks like it's kind of defensive. Like it gives maybe increases your durability in some way, like extra save, cover potentially. Um,
I
I'm
don't
not
agree.
sure.
I
What do you
think
think?
I think that the name Geomancer makes me think that it's going to be very much movement based. I think that it's going to be you pick a unit, either it's
Maybe a tunnel.
or itself, like it joins a unit and then it gets like uppy downy.
Yeah, that does kind of
Return.
look, yeah, like a
So you can
tunnel type thing.
so you can have an uppy downy immortal squad, an uppy downy warrior squad. Like that might be a bit too powerful to just So maybe he doesn't lead lots of things. Maybe he just leaves flayed ones or something weird like that. But if he could pick a unit within 6 and they could
Well,
pick it up,
yeah, I thought Geo was in like cover. That's why my initial
no.
like, or maybe he makes it you able to move the conversions of dominions.
Yeah, but that's not a
Finally,
convergence of Dominion. Though. That's the
no,
point.
I'm just saying, like, I'm spitballing.
I mean, let's
He's
be
pro-
honest. It's a Necron Cryptek, so that staff is going to have one attack, right?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, the length of his jaw, I don't know what you call it, like that massive jaw,
The chin.
the chin, like the Jimmy Hill, the longer it is, the worse they are in shooting, I find.
He's a bald chinian. That's what he is. That's a
A
Men in
bald
Black reference for
Jimmy.
anyone that.
Men in Black 2, if you
Yeah,
want.
Men in Black 2. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of cryptex that have that kind of chin. Isn't it just meant to represent their long beard when they were an old man?
Maybe, I'm
Because
not sure.
Technomancers have the same kind of thing, I'm
Yes,
pretty
but
sure.
the Technomancers aren't as long, and
Barely.
Psychomancers have long ones. Plasmancers have long ones as well.
I think they're just old
But
Mancers because they're all just old as fuck. Like,
they,
Zeraz has one.
yeah, they also come with different heads though, so you can actually have
Yeah.
like longer ones. And
So, yeah, I don't know what it sounds... Because he's got, like, something on his wrist that's projecting something, like it's something. So it does... It kind of... That's why it's, like, durability kind of thing. It's like a
I mean,
shield.
I would love it to be like, okay, he joins
Maybe
a
it's
squad
another
of
thing that gives an invuln.
a score peg unit. It gives you -1 to wound. Boom.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Armor
good.
of Contempt. Just something.
Well,
Advance
we've
and
got that.
charge. Oh
We've
my
got
god,
that.
that would be so nice.
Yeah, but on what Warriors?
Wraiths.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kind of
it.
got like a
But
tail, hasn't it? With little
but
spindly.
that advance and charge, you say that, but we have an accelerator here. Okay, well, I've fucked that
Yeah.
up. What is going on here now?
I think the accelerator's probably like
What on earth have I done?
shoot twice. You've
I'm going to
selected.
reload this page.
Yeah,
There we
well
go.
done.
Okay, yeah, an accelerator could give advance and charge. This could be the first iteration. And what I'm saying is that he could potentially, say in your command phase, go like, okay, do you know like NIDs have, where they
Yeah.
give out the little nodes? It could be like
Yes.
that. Okay, this turn I'm going to give this unit advance and charge. This turn I'm going to give this unit extra reanimate.
Okay. If that's the case, this unit's going to be like 300 points, right? Because
No.
giving out those buffs is just too good.
Yeah, but that's what all kill teams are. They're broken.
Jaegers, they're not really
And
broken, are they?
Jaegers were probably like at one of the first iterations, but with the track record of how kill teams have gone, we've had Scion, not Scions, what are they called now?
Well, the guard.
Aquilons, Aquilons, yeah. Aquilons, 3-inch rapid ingress. Like, what else have we had? I can't remember, to be honest. Scorpions are pretty good, but they're older. I'm gone completely blank on all the kill teams, but everybody will agree with me that nearly every kill. Oh yeah, Goremongers, they're pretty good. Like an infiltrating.
Goremongers, they're
Like,
just turn one sacrificial units. Come on, let's
yeah,
be
but
honest.
it's just that Goremongers to stop your opponent stopping your scout. I mean, it's not as good now, but
No.
kill teams track record of. Like what else? Commando squads, or was it the Breaker Boys? I'm pretty sure the Breaker Boys were kill teams, and they were fucking nuts on release.
Yeah, but this is Necrons. We never get anything
Yeah,
good.
we do though, we don't we? We do. We are a good
I mean,
faction, despite our win rate. We are good.
you have to forget, I started with 9th, so
Tomb crawlers,
what we.
ablative wounds.
Nah, I think Tomb Crawler is actually there for damage. I know
Little,
it just
well,
changed the
barely.
subject really quickly there. But,
Yeah, we're changing the subject from your
well,
bloody
I mean,
tangent.
they look like beefier crypto thralls, don't they? Right? They're going to have slightly better melee and then slightly better shooting.
They
Sure.
are sort of thrall. Yes, and remember, guys, the crypto thralls have shooting, and I actually remember to do it now from now
2
on.
shots each.
And then warriors are just ablative wounds.
Well,
Like warriors might be the ones that hang around the technomancer, and then he gives the other ones out. This is just all speculation, but
according to this, they're expendable drones that consistently return to the kill zone as long as there are fewer than 3 alive. Which means that it's not a reanimation. You just maybe if the reanimator's there,
well, yeah,
no
they
matter
get
what
back,
happens, they just come back, and then you also get your D3 on
Yeah,
top.
they're ablative wounds, but this is kill team, so we're trying to transfer it over.
Hmm.
What else have we got? What else, does it say anything about the rest of them?
Not really, no. Just
Well, that's not very helpful, is it?
random stuff.
So maybe the Geomancer opens these doors. But
how's that going to work in 40k?
Yes, I don't know.
I open this window so that my DDA can shoot through it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would actually be really nice. You can't stage any more in ruins because the Geomancer.
There you go, Geomancer, a stone-shaping cryptek awoke to correct cascading failures in the tomb's critical systems. So maybe he heals. I don't know.
Rather than raising slumbering Necrons, summons
their
undying legions
of Canoptic Circle servants. So maybe he just makes these.
Mate, let's be honest, that paragraph is just waffle.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean anything.
All I'm thinking is that he gives cover to the unit he joins. Like that seems a
shit.
Fair. Yeah, it seems shit.
It's shit because everything ignores cover nowadays.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it would be terrible if it was that, but if he manipulates buildings, then I'm just hoping that it's a convergence of dominion. It can heal fortification.
Each turn you get so it's like the
another one.
The
you get fresh
walkers.
Conversions of dominion. You get to summon one.
It's like the Tervigon used to be, where you could create new squads of gaunts. This one, you just each turn you create a convergence of dominion within 3 inches of him. No,
that would actually be quite good
for free.
Yeah, because you'd make his points back in 2 turns, and you'd
It
have like
might be
a
500
screen.
points though. You never know.
No, there's no way. I
Um,
mean, yeah, but it looks really cool. I'm hoping that the rules are good for it.
well,
We need some spice.
I'm hoping that it's more than just Immortals and Warriors that you can join.
Yeah, like maybe Lich Guard.
Lich Guard or Flayed Ones, Praetorians.
Flayed ones he won't
I
join.
mean,
Praetorians he won't be able to
Scorepet
join.
Destroyers. Come on, let's be honest. Scorepet
No.
Destroyers. Advance and
It's-
Charge, Scorepet Destroyers.
Maybe
-1 to Rune.
Ophidians. That'll be better.
Sod off.
I mean, he looks like he could join an Ophidian. What
I,
has
I,
to happen for your like legs to be gone and just to get like this crab, not a crab, like a millipede, centipede type
I
of
don't know, but
doom?
how good does he have to be to make it worthwhile attaching to Ophidians? I mean, he's got at the very least he's going to have to give twin linked lance,
Extra
invul,
5 strength.
a wound, and
What? Plus
and
1 to
also,
all stats at the top.
exactly because they're just so.
Well, they're not meant to kill. We all know that now.
No,
We're all...
they aren't. But
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely.
do we know when they're coming out?
Not a fucking clue. Not a sausage.
Well,
So
if anybody does know, please comment in the bottom.
yeah,
to
let
let
us
us know.
Because I don't know if it actually says. Yeah, I don't think it says. But yeah,
No.
it's pretty cool. So there's not only that. So we've also been talking about WTC. Boom. So this is the Warmasters. This is the singles.
Mhm.
There's not that many Necron players going. There's 263 people going, I think.
When is it too late to join?
It is way too late. Yes, it's next week. It's 2 weeks away, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a week today. 2 weeks today, sorry. So we've got all the lit. How many? 11 people. The only so this guy's representing Glasshammer, but I have no idea who he is. I'm assuming he's
Who? Sorry.
this Justin Jansen.
Hmm.
But yeah, we've got Gareth Harris from Team Wales going. Obviously me. I'll talk about my list in a minute. So let's jump straight into it. We're just going to quickly run through these. So we've got Victor Pierre. Yeah, I'm sorry, Victor.
Pereira, probably.
Pereira, yeah. He's playing Star Shatter.
Yeah.
He has this. Oh no, they're back. YouTube link. We're not clicking on that. We never trust it. Bard with rerolls, Technomancer, Silent King, Reanimator, Race. Very original, very fun. He's got Ophidians. Very, very original. Mine's not that original either, so don't worry. Sam. Yep, Sam. Awakened Dynasty. It's the problem with the WTC is everybody's not English, so
you can't pronounce.
us people from the Western world that we can't. Yeah, I know. I'm tired. We can't pronounce shit. So, Anumna Zeraz.
You should at least try, though. Come on.
No, because it's like when you get. It's like when the teacher gets the person that is the shittest at reading to stand up.
WTC Warmasters, at least give him respect for trying to pronounce his name.
What, of respect of buying the ticket?
Then at least
you don't have to have credentials to go.
You do. Then he can come up to you and he can explain how to pronounce it, and you can
Sam
be like,
now Rousey.
Now Rousey, probably.
No, I don't know. Zeraz, Imatech, Oricon, Barge, Chronomancer. This is looking familiar. Locust Lord, Royal Warden. Wait a minute. This is like almost identical to the list I was going to take. Scorphet. Wow, that's very close, actually. He's got no spider.
Yeah. And he's
basically put Scorpex in instead. That's literally what my list was going to be.
It's similar, but it's not quite. He is missing.
No,
the spider.
It was just the spider because I had 15 points left over with this version.
Well, no, because we'll get to yours in a minute, but
yeah, no,
I say
this
yours,
is actually it.
Mine, but
it's
we'll carry on.
It's not yours. It's not even close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but I mean, okay. I'm not fucking taking 40 warriors without a fucking spider.
Yeah,
just the night tank shock is a nightmare. Pardon the pun. It is bad enough. And Hawks as well. If you play against 30 Hawks, you're cooked. You're not winning. All right. Good luck to him. Mine next, sure. So yeah, very similar. I actually did the header correctly. Look at me go. I couldn't remember how to spell
Oh, that's you don't get
that.
that one now.
So even
Right.
though it was on the fucking thing when I was entering it,
Just
I
cut and
was just
paste.
yeah, I know. Give me fucking give me room. Give me some breathing room here. I did it last minute.
You don't get to use it now because you've named
And
it wrong.
yeah, whatever. And by the way, obviously, best list name in the fucking tournament, of course.
Sure.
Babe, we come up 40 Warriors is on. I thought that was great. Kavembarge, Veil, Chronomancer,
Yeah.
Zeraz, Zimatek, 40 Warrior, general stuff. But I've gone for 3 Scorpet Lords.
Yep, and 2 squads of Scorpex, exactly how it
Uh,
should be.
yeah, and then Reanimator, Spider, Thrall, Flayed on Scorpek. I tried the Locust Brick in a practice game
It's so
against
shit.
Zin. Okay. I'm not going to say it's shit
Shit.
because 2 is probably like when Australia's running 2. It's probably good. 2 is probably good for what he wants it to do. What he wants it to do is probably decent. Into Marines, it's pretty decent. But I just didn't want to play it. That's literally it. I just didn't want to play it, and I was just scared that I needed something more to screen the front of my army with.
Matt, into Marines, it's not particularly good. What are you shooting them with in Marines?
Huh?
Okay, so take the Ultramarines Gladius. They've got 1 squad of infiltrators. You never see in them. Do you want to shoot those into
Okay,
uh,
Blood Angels
into
specifically, which is
into?
everyone's running.
Do you want to shoot them into Calgar's squad with the company
Blood Angels
heroes?
and Space
No,
Wolves specifically, they're pretty good.
nah, because the Sanguinary Regard, 3 wound,
Yes, it doesn't matter.
2 up save, armor, contempt, and cover. You're screwed. They're saving on 2s. Come on.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll die.
And then it's
But either way, I'm
WTC,
not
so
running them.
it's harder to see. There's
Yeah,
less maneuverability. They
it's
don't move
arguably easier sometimes, but I understand it. I didn't.
hard.
I played against the Zinch Demons. Luckily, the Spider carried my ass because their whole fucking army's psychic. But I forgot, even though it's the first time I played against it, I forgot that he could shoot through his own fucking units. So he killed my reanimator basically, turn 2.
Ooh,
Still couldn't get through the res though because it was just dire. Because I couldn't just sit back with my reanimator and stuff. I needed to push the warriors forward and the reanimator. So I just tried to risk it for a turn, move it. I thought it was safe. I
yeah.
measured it all, measured the distances, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna move this here and fucking shoot through it." I was like, Ugh.
This is why you play 2.
"Well, I just had a practice game, so no, I won't need to do that again." But yeah, I'm just trying 40 warriors out, despite me saying that. I mean, okay. Before I say what I'm going to say, into Chaos Knights, it's not as good as it is into Imperial Knights. But I initially said I think it's quite unplayable into Chaos Knights, and it is difficult, but it's probably one of the best options we have into Chaos Knights.
Apart from claw
So
damage, maybe, yeah.
no, no, no. You just get absolutely, in my opinion, from what I've seen, if the Chaos Knights player isn't a fool, they will just run through you. You cannot inflict enough damage into them, especially on WTC where it is very easy to hide slash toe into stuff. And when they're playing Infernal Lance, which most people are now, the extra 3 inches movement is crazy strong. And yeah, it's just horrible. So yeah, I'm just playing the Scorpet Lords because it's great for screening. They're great. I love them so much. I played them on the weekend and I didn't have any in my list originally, and I was like, I can't believe I even took these guys out. I just love them so much.
Well, when you have to put something out early, they're so good
They're
because,
so good.
like, if you stick flayed ones or Immortals out and they just kill them, fine, they're dead. But Scorpio Lord, just get back up. Like,
Yeah,
okay, you might get killed for no prisoners or assassinate, but my unit's still there.
they're gonna get assassinated at some point, so it is what it is. I'm at this point where I just don't care about having 11 characters or whatever I've got.
Yeah.
On it's the Veil of Darkness Chronomancer is really good.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Move, shoot,
it's
move.
just people just can't really. Some people just can't deal with 40 warriors, and that just wins games by itself. I think there's only 20 Death Guard players, so which is probably the one of the worst matchups.
It depends.
So,
It's only a worse matchup if they're running a big squad of 6 Death Shroud. If all the Death
or
Shroud are in
well, no,
3,
the
then it's a lot easier.
no, the Mortarian's Hammer's bad matchup as well.
Well, you've got no Silent King, so.
Yeah, Mortarian's Hammer's really bad matchup, like really bad,
Well, because they
because
can.
they just indirect. They can indirect and kill the Reanimator or the Ghost Arc pretty comfortably.
They shouldn't be able to kill Ghost Arc, right? But then you don't have
Yeah,
the
because
Ignore
they hit.
mods, so.
Yeah, there's no ignore mods, so it's like
Yeah,
wounding on hit on fours, wounding on threes, and then 4-up save, and plus the mortal wounds that could potentially go off. I mean, obviously you might be near the spider or whatever, but it just adds up.
it does.
They can one shot it, which is and then the I think it's strength 8, I think.
PVC,
So
yeah.
it's like yeah, so
Eight,
it's actually
eight,
wounding on
eight,
fours.
8, 1, 2
Yeah, so it'll be wounding like the reanimate, for example,
on
on
threes.
threes, but then it'll be on a 4-up save
And a
as
4
well.
feel no pain. So,
And a 4-up feel no pain, but it's half the wound, so it's the same.
yeah.
It's
They've
less
got.
than half the wound, so you could potentially even just one shot the reanimator, and then they've got Death Shroud, which will just and they can just shove like all of these cheap tank units that all have blast and just clear the warriors quicker than they can actually physically come back once they get rid of the reanimator. So it's just terrible.
Yeah, I mean, they have to hand
Um,
you 24 damage on average to kill the Reanimator,
yeah,
which they can do.
but
That's
it's yeah.
12
Sometimes
wounds.
if it just spikes and you lose it, that's it, and you can't do anything
Yeah,
about it. That's the problem.
yeah that's 12 wounds from 3 PVCs, so that's not out
Yeah,
of the question.
yeah. It's completely feasible for it to happen. Obviously, the longer it doesn't happen, the better your chances are. But it is a tough one.
I
But
mean,
anyway,
they've
we're
got
gonna
48-inch range, so you could stick it right at the back in the corner and hope that they
yeah.
don't push forwards, and then when they
Yeah,
do,
but they will push forward.
yeah, because you've got nothing that kills them really.
Yeah, they just push for. Yeah, they'll just run forward with everything.
Yeah.
When I played against it with 18 wraiths, it was still just coming at me so quick.
Hmm.
And I couldn't get rid of it. Even though I had two DDAs in the Silent King, I just couldn't get rid of it quick enough. He almost killed a DDA from full first turn because it was out of my 6-inch aura for ignore mods by like a couple of fucking mil. But I was like, I didn't declare that I wanted it. I wanted it in. I was like, whatever. Practice for me. I'm a bit rusty, so I need to get bummed. Like I played against Greg, and I moved my DDA in a spot, and I was like, oh, you can't see me from this angle, because we were speaking about like a certain angle where he couldn't be seen behind, and then he's like, yeah, well, if I like move in front of this building, I can see right down the line, and then he killed my DDA and 5 immortals and a plasmancer for free turn one. I was like, oh well, I've just massively fucked up there again.
With
So
what? Landford.
no free Sagittars, and it was double judged. So.
Uh,
Yeah, I just made a mistake, and I was like, I just feel super rusty because I've not been playing as much. So it's
well,
good just to get fucking punished,
you've got
basically.
no DDAs in this list, so
Yeah, so that won't happen. So we've got another Awaken list from Team Norway. We've got Zeraz Imitek, double score, double Technomancer, Silent King. So he's gone like essentially a similar esque version to Richard Siegler's, but an Awakened Dynasty inspired.
only one DDA, no
Yeah,
affinity.
so it's kind of like Arno's from France.
Hmm.
Um, like I can imagine it will do pretty well into the right matchup. But and
Well,
I've
yeah, I
kind of,
mean, it's
do
team
you know what I've been
spec,
thinking
so.
about actually? So I am debating whether Imitech is actually worth taking. So my thought is that we're obviously with the challenger cards, like the whole aim, like for us as Necrons, is we can kind of just score late because we can dominate the primary later on in the game. So we can like be the challenger and then just discard cards every turn to make sure that we're the challenger,
Well,
or to make sure your opponent's not the challenger. Because sometimes, like if you've not watched Jack Harpster's new video, it goes into the challenger cards in quite good detail, and I would fully recommend anybody to watch it because it kind of just told me taught me about the way of looking at it that I hadn't really thought about it before. I kind of just accepted. I was like, well, yeah, I'm just going to try and get ahead early, and they're just going to get the cards. But like how obviously you just got to always think about not being too far ahead of your opponent and stuff. But what I'm trying to say is that if you're just going to be trying to, as Necrons, I think we are in the position to be able to try and play for the late game better if we just kill stuff with a lot of our builds. So you'll probably be discarding a lot of cards anyway. So there's definitely a case to not taking Imhotep in every list. I
So
think he's still really good, but I
my
think
my
it's
perspective is slightly different. I think that you shouldn't be sacrificing points early. If you can get points, take points. The only consideration is if it costs you a unit that you don't want to throw away. Like, if you have to throw something out into the center to get secure no man's land turn one, but you don't want to lose that unit, then okay, maybe you don't do it. But just because they get the challenger card doesn't mean they're going to be able to score it. It could be the action one when they don't have a unit that they want to do actions.
most of them are so easy though.
Yes, they are. But even if
I think nearly all of them.
you net gain 2 points, you've still gained 2 points. And okay, they might get challenger cards throughout the game, but if you don't know what's going to happen in the rest of the game, so you could sacrifice your own points, and then later on realize, oh, actually, if I got those points, they still get the challenger cards anyway, but I would have been an extra 5 points ahead.
This is also a big thing because it's very. If you're going second, like you're in such a huge advantage though on top. Is it
But
because you're getting the cards? You're always knowing what your opponent's going to be score. Like if your opponent's score is what it is, so you can kind of manipulate what cards you get.
yeah,
And we are an army that is slow scoring anyway for most of the time.
the scoreboard pressure is a real thing, and it really it puts a lot of pressure on Army sometimes because they'll look at the scoreboard and they'll go, look, this turn I really need to score points. I need to do these actions, but I also feel like I really have to kill you. And sometimes armies can't do both. I mean, obviously, the best armies, the best players might be able to, but quite often they have to choose between the two. And the scoreboard pressure either keeps your stuff alive for longer because they decide to go down the points route, or they just try and kill you and then they don't score the points, even if they've got the challenger card. They might not be able to score that other secondary, and they go, well, I've got a challenger card, so I won't score the secondary that I would have scored otherwise. So, and then when it comes to Imhotep, we're very, especially in Awaken, we're very strat heavy, especially if they're interacting with us. If they ignore us and they don't shoot the warriors, then you're not spending all the CP on the warriors. Great. Then you're just scoring all the points in the world because they're not doing anything. But then now that the cards also change so that you can ditch at the end of their turn, and then, before you had to be like, oh, I don't know if I want to keep it or not. If you don't have Imhotep, then you got that pressure of, well, if I don't get rid of it now, I don't get the CP. But when you got Imhotep, you're like, well, I'll just keep it until the end of their turn, and maybe there's a chance I'll score it. Maybe they'll left a character on one wound that I kind of really want to keep it, but then if they just don't move it, I can't kill it, and my only unit that's near them. So then they don't move it, but then as soon as you ditch the card, they can do whatever they want. So you get to keep the card, and you get to get the CP as well. So I think he's still worth it.
Like he's good. I just can definitely see a choice to not take it, especially if you're building a list that's completely based around not playing the early game.
I mean, let's be honest.
That's my thought.
You want at least 2 CP to get characters back up potentially on the important turns, because one in the fight phase, one in the shooting phase. You want to have 2 CP for that. You want a CP for your reanimation strat. That's 3.
But
And
that's
there's
what I
always,
mean. Like if you're playing late, then you're not doing anything early to use the CP, so you're saving it all anyway.
Yeah, but you're not really saving the CP if you're just gaining 1. Like turn 3, you might end up with just 4 CP. Whereas with a attack, you can have 6 or 7.
That's what I mean. You can choose to discard cards. It's like the whole other game plan. There's
Yes,
there's
I think
definitely
you
a
should
way of
always be
doing it.
scoring. You should definitely be trying to score cards. I
No,
know
because
that not scoring cards.
if you giving a unit to score a card, which most of it is, or to deny them primary, they're just going to get 3 points anyway, and you give a unit, and then they get the bottom of turn scoring, and the cards on top. It can be like 12 if you just keep scoring, and you're going first, but you're not actually like stopping this late game score. Then they're just going to get 12 plus potentially 15 plus cards
They
at
could,
the end of the game.
but that's
And
it. You don't know that they're going to do that. They
but
might get
it's
the wrong cards in the wrong order,
the
and
right
then they
people
might
can play the right thing, is what I'm saying.
they might whiff, and you go, well, okay, I'm not going to score these points, and then they have a bad turn or something, and you end up giving them a challenger card anyway, but you're also now 5 points worse off than you were before. It sucks that they can get challenger cards, but you shouldn't change, because if you can get to 100 points, right, it doesn't matter whether they get challenger cards or not. If you've got to 100 points, you are not losing the game. And if that could be your aim, just get to 100 points. Get to 100 points every single game. Doesn't matter how many challenger cards they get. So if that's your aim, you are not going to stop yourself getting 5 points turn one because they might get a challenger card. Because your aim is to get to 100 points, and it doesn't matter if they get to 99, you still won the game.
But it's like the same kind of thing with turn one. Like, say you're going first, and you draw cards that, like area denial and extend.
I'm taking
Okay,
9 points.
then you get the 9.
Yep.
Okay, then your opponent can just do a 3-point card,
Mhm.
discard the other one, and then just get a challenger straight
Sure.
away.
Okay, and they've got 6 points, and I've got 9. I'm still winning by 3.
No, but you're not winning by 3.
I am.
If you're going first and you're winning by 3, you're not winning, because
No,
at
but I am
the end of the game,
I am 3
they'll
points
always
ahead.
get more. Yeah, but at the end of the
If I do
game,
that
they'll
every
always get
turn,
more points.
if I do that every turn, if they sacrifice scoring a card to be 6 points behind so they can gain 3, and they do that every single turn, and I will gain 15 points over those 5 turns, because I will be 3 points ahead.
Yeah, but they're
at the
also
end of
going to
each
get
turn.
12 every.
No, but that's what you're counting. That's the whole point. If they
Yeah,
go,
but
oh,
then
I've
at the
got
end of
these
the
two
game, they'll just get
cards,
15. They'll get the 15 and or more,
but they
and
can
then
do that
they can
anyway.
they can deny you primary as well.
Because
So
you can
you'll
deny
go
them
first.
primary.
No, but the thing is when you deny them primary, like if you going second and you deny them primary, that doesn't count towards the challenger. Like, you've denied them, but that you being 5 points down
No, I
now
understand what you're
doesn't
saying.
count towards it.
But what I'm saying is, if you can get 9 points to one, get 9 points, because your aim is to get to 100. Simple.
I don't agree. I think that if you try and get ahead and by giving them a challenger card early, then you're just going to be in the end of the game. You're going to be behind.
But if
Like, I
if
was
they're
losing
sat
against
there
Greg.
saying, I don't want to score this 3-point secondary so that I can then get a 3-point challenger card, well, they're not gaining points doing that.
Yeah, but they might have given a unit, like had to give a unit to do this.
Yeah, sure. So
Or
that's the only
whatever.
decision that you have to balance, is like, if I put this out here, am I going to sacrifice this unit for 3 points, which could be nothing? Or am I going to put it here so then the rest of their army comes out and then I can punish them for coming out to killing this unit? So you might be putting that unit out there anyway, because you want to initiate the trades early, because you can't let the game go long because they're going second. You have to be aggressive with what you're doing anyway because they're going second. Ignore the challenger cards. They're still going second, so they can still score points at the end of the game. So you still have to try and get the trades early. Some armies you're happy waiting till the end. Some armies you need to get the trades in as early as possible, because when you've got 4 units left and they've got 4 units left, you're going to score more than they are, because they can't kill you, but you can kill them. Like, if you've got a DDA and they've got a Predator, they are not going to engage, because that Predator is not going to kill your DDA, and you're going to be healing 2 wounds a turn on average. They are not. So 4v4, you're okay.
I've seen games flip completely on their head just by the person who is going second and has the challenger cards constantly active.
Mhm.
Just they can score massive amount of points just by sitting in the deployment zone, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like, I think if you've got the choice, you don't want to make them the challenger early, because you're just screwed. If you're always 5 to 10 points or 6 to 10 points ahead of your opponent throughout the whole game, you have to really do something, otherwise you're just going to lose.
But don't forget, they're also
they
in
can
control of that. So if you go, oh, well, I'm not going to score these points, they could go, well, I'm not going to score any points either. Now I'm still going to get a challenger card. But you're just tanking each other's scores.
Well, I
if
think
you can get
if
to 100,
you as somebody that's going first has to score points. You can't. If you come off objectives just to stop it, then the person just going second can just keep going harder. Then they can go, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead, but then and now I'm ahead of you, and I've got bottom of turn scoring,
right,
but not ahead
exactly.
enough
So
to give you.
So that's what I'm saying. If you can get 9 points to one, you just get 9 points.
No, I'm saying the other way for second. If the person that goes first, later on in the game, because they've already given challenger cards, has to like now stop getting ahead to stop challenger cards like mid through the game, that you're just going to be like, it's shooting yourself in the foot in any way.
But you're shooting yourself in the foot by not scoring points so that they don't get a challenger card as well. Like, you don't know what secondaries they're going to get. You don't
You
know.
either have to go like super hard, like all game, and be ahead massively all game, or you just get screwed at the end. That's what I'm saying. Is the whole premise of challenger cards kind of just ruin the way that the game's played, because you've got to constantly think about all of this stuff. I mean, we are just waffling a bit about challenger cards, but I think
No,
it's just it's good discussion,
no, I
because
agree.
a lot
It's
of people
not.
are talking about it at the moment, and
It's
this video has become quite popular. And I do agree with a lot of things that he's saying. Like, it just kind of like, I experienced it on the weekend. I was literally losing. Greg had bottom a turn. He didn't even have to deny me the hold. We were playing hidden supplies. He didn't even have to deny me the hold sorry, every turn, just the hold two, and he was drawing challenger cards. I wasn't even like, he would just give me the primary, and then I would score like slightly more on cards because I wasn't really paying attention. But then he's drawing challenger cards, and then like turn 4 5, he just like runs over me and denies me massively. It swings, but not enough for me to be the challenger, or like I'm the challenger in a bad spot, and then he's just like scoring at the end of the game as well. Is what I'm saying.
I mean,
Just like,
it's the same for me. I've had it where
I
I
felt
felt
like I was losing all game, and he was the challenger because he's
I
going
was the same
second.
against Blood Angels. I felt the whole game at Leeds I was behind because of the way he could stage, the way he was always determining the tempo of the game, but he was also the one getting challenger cards, and it ended in a draw. So
Yeah, that's
then
what I'm saying. It is
I'm
tough.
still not liking him. But if I had at any point in that game decided not to score a card to try and deny him a challenger card, I could have not scored, say, 4 points to deny him a challenger card. I would have lost by one because he'd have got three less, I'd have got four less. So I think just
It's
intentionally
not just the
reducing.
scoring part, obviously. It's the strat as well. But
Yeah, but the strats are really really strong, but they're also
three
really
of them are like
situational. You
broken.
know,
Yeah,
so like if we get fall back and shoot and charge, quite often that isn't necessarily going to be particularly good because half the time, we're not.
I
It
think that's
doesn't
pretty
matter.
good.
Well, a lot of the time with a DDA, when
But
you're
when you
ignoring a
get
mod,
that card when you
it
just
just
need it, and it's
yeah. But you've
sometimes
got a
it's
1 in 9
crazy.
chance. So
But it's like the ones that give extra movement as well. They're very
yeah,
strong.
they're all strong.
Yeah, well,
They
not
are.
all of them, but most of them are good.
But then if they're getting slightly better movement or damage output or something, then they're not scoring points. And you can deal with them having slightly better movement or damage because a lot of armies have got better movement or damage than we do anyway.
Well, it's like stuff like a knight can get that. It just.
It
I
changes the
watched
game.
I watched Raf play against David Gaylard, and David Gaylard had tagged like Raf's army with Space Wolves. Raf was then had bottom of turn, I believe, drew his challenger card, and it was fall back shoot and charge,
Yeah,
and then he fell back shot and charge with like his perfect unit and just removed the entire attack. Essentially, it was crazy.
yeah. No, it's really they are really strong and
I
they
think,
are
yeah, I mean, the
disappointing. But
Carnage have put out a notice today saying that they're not playing it. They're RTTs, like the challenger cards.
that's just silly.
And I think that, as annoying as it is, you kind of just got to play the fundamentals of the game. Like, I think you can't really just pick and choose what you can't do and don't want to play.
No,
Um, that's like when Germany just bans codexes. Like,
especially with their tournaments being ITC um, submitted, then sometimes you'll be, oh, I'll go to that tournament now because they're not doing challenger cards, and
yeah,
it's not the same as everyone else's tournaments.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't.
if you just played bloody. Let's all just play on release like books, but I'll just play Eldar and then you get the points for it. I mean, it's only RTTs. It's not going to be a massive thing.
No, but it's it might matter for somebody who's trying to get top 10 in their faction, for example.
Um,
I just don't think that we should be banning them. We might not like them. They might not be perfect, and they are. There's a lot of flaws in the system, but this is the game, and within a year's time, I mean, everyone complained about secret missions. By the end of the edition, nobody really cared about secret missions, did they? You might have lost 1 or 2 games, but you probably also won 1 or 2 games with them. And
Secret
Gambits,
missions just became worse because you couldn't score bottom of turn as well, so it was
yeah.
that was
So
nuts.
so they balanced it slightly, and
They
you
just
know,
stopped it being absolutely insane.
but
Right,
like,
let's jump onto this next
well,
lad.
all right.
We've waffled. All right, Justin Jansen. I can pronounce that one. I bet it's got some
I bet
skew
I bet it.
pronunciation.
I bet his name is Justin Janssen.
Justin Jansen. That'd be 3 blobs. I wonder what he's
So
running.
Wraiths probably. Oh no, Overlords,
No, no,
Plasmancers.
no.
What? This
He's
could be
running.
Warriors. 60
Oh, it's
war-
the guy that's. It's the other one.
60
It's
Warriors.
the it's
60 Warriors.
the 60 warrior list. Yeah,
Everything in my list has got 1 wound,
pretty much.
apart from the characters, which have got like 4 and a 4 up save. Yeah.
And then we got Gareth Harris, who's playing the. Oh, well, I'm going to sneeze.
Hypercrypt? No. No, he cannot take call. Cannot take call.
I was going to sneeze and it went away. That's just an absolute
Psycho,
fucking tease.
Psycho.
Yeah, triple psycho, triple techno. He's playing this in teams. He's also playing this in allies as well. So
He's getting practice in, isn't he?
yeah, absolutely.
3 Wraiths, 3 Doomstalkers, 1 Reanimator.
Yeah, we got another Star Shatter list. Barge, Scorp. I thought this was your list when I first saw it. Techno, Silent
No, because
King.
I would never have the Technomancer with that
Yeah.
enhancement, ever.
Well, the old one, yeah. True. Wraiths, Thralls, Death Marks, DDA, double single Locust, double Scorps.
Yeah.
Courtney Hill, sounds English. Awakened. He's got the thing on that. He's
Feel
got
it on the
Catan.
barge.
How
2
many? 2 Catan.
Catans.
40
Yeah.
warriors, 2 Catan.
Yeah, I mean, you can stop the warriors, the Catans from getting charged by surrounding with the warriors so the knights can't kill them. And then you just get to charge the
Yes.
knights. But
Yeah, the knights shoot them, I guess.
yeah, you don't really care about knight shooting now with
That's true.
Catans.
Yeah, I guess. Depends how much it's shooting them. China. So this is the list I played on the weekend, but he's obviously playing in the singles as well. Triple Technomancer, Silent King, triple Wraith, double for all, Death Marks. Yeah, he had like nothing to hold his backfield.
That'd be
And
death mark, right?
I kept them in reserves because he had PVC, so I had to have. Luckily, it was supply drop, so I didn't need to hold my backfield. So I just didn't.
And yeah, you always go back and get it for extend or something, and you just ditch defend.
Yeah, I was right near it, so it's pretty much just a reanimator was on it or something, or the Silent King until I moved out.
I mean, you could always just stick one of your race squads, string them into the center from
Exactly. Yeah, Star Shatter. I mean, this is just all the same. I mean, I've kind of just joined the masses as well, so look at me, just a little phony. Hexmark. Yeah, this is just the same kind of stuff. Different.
Death marks.
Here's a spy, yeah. We got a unit of 2 destroyers, 2 heavies.
It's interesting.
A single.
I think I'd rather have 3 singles there.
Israel. Yeah, he's actually. I messaged the captain of Team Israel and told him that the plasma side wasn't in the war gear, so he changed it.
I believe you have time at the start of
You
to
do.
actually
But this
fix
is
all
also
that.
Warmasters, so he's corrected it from his WTC list.
Yeah, but I think for the WTC, they'll give you a chance to correct little stuff like that.
Yeah, only free war gear that's like on or off, not optional war gear, like choices. They don't let you change choice war
Yeah,
gear.
but like plasma sites is
Yeah. Plasma sights, watches in the dark, stuff like that.
well, things like infiltrators.
Barge, triple Scorp, triple Techno, 5 Immortals, because
Why not?
fucking why? Just why? Triple Scorp, Scarabs, triple Wraith, Reanimator.
Wait, is this a Canoptech core or is this
No, it's Awakened
with a
Barge.
with a badge?
And he's got no Feel No Pain enhancement.
And he's got no Veil of Darkness enhancement or stealth enhancement.
Yeah, I probably would have.
I think that's
those in. I would have just dropped the Immortals and put both of those in.
Or drop the Scarabs.
Well, you can't fit both in, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I'd like at least the Scarabs. I think the Immortals just are pointless. What's the point of paying 70 points for that?
I mean, they hold you backfield, right?
Okay.
They're toughness 5-1 wound, where you just pay 60 points and have death marks instead.
Yeah.
They could at least shoot when something deep strikes behind them. So that's saved you 10 points already.
Or a single destroyer and put the enhancement in.
But then the single destroyer, it doesn't screen out the corner quite as well as.
I guess, yeah.
However, you could just do that with 3 Scarabs, you know.
Just pay 20 points and just get 10 Immortal, 10 Warriors. There you go. And get rid of that and put the Veil of Darkness in.
The Veil is really strong because it allows you not to have Ophidians, which is why we took
I'd
them
probably
out
just
of.
get rid of the second Reanimator, but I don't know, maybe. Or just get rid of the Scorp Squad.
I kind of like the second Reanimator because, like you said, when you lose one to PVCs,
Yeah.
you're kind of really sad. But when you've got 2, they almost go, well, there's no
The
point.
second Scorp Squad, then. Probably the third, sorry. Get rid of the third Scorp Squad and then put some other bits in.
I mean,
I changed that to Warriors, and then I would. So that's 20 points. You got 70 left.
the third Scorpex squad.
30. So then you put one of these is a Fiona Pain,
Yeah,
and
which is
then you put another Scarab Swarm in.
yeah, or you take the Veil and
I just put
Stealth.
Scarabs in, or Stealth. Yeah, put Stealth and then Veil. Stealth and Veil. I don't know. Is the Stealth 25 points? I think it's 25.
Yeah, the
So
Veil's 20.
Yeah,
And the plus one to hit now is like 30, which is really shit, or 35.
Why is it 35?
Well, it was really busted, wasn't it, in the index when you count as being led, and then everything got +1. So even your characters got +1 to hit. So Stealth on the King, he was still hitting on 2s. But now it's just +1 to hit. Doesn't count as being led. Doesn't work on characters, and most of your stuff in Awakened Dynasty.
It doesn't count as being led. I didn't know that.
No, it changed. So before, like, you could re-roll advance your Tesseract roll, and you could re-roll the advance roll because you knew because it was counted as being led.
Yeah.
Or like with the re-roll wounds strat, but now it doesn't will that. It's just literally a blanket +1 to hit, which is kind of shit.
Yeah. All right, now I need to grab the win rate.
Well, the lose rate, we should probably kill it.
Yeah, come on,
I think
guys.
the second week in a row where we haven't played, obviously.
What has happened, boys?
We are the 5th worst faction.
That is just diabolical. Absolutely diabolical.
And 55 players, so we're not the most popular. It was...
Phalanx has the highest win rates.
People have been watching
One player. Yeah. How is Awakened and Starshine got 40?
I don't know, but we're only 4.4% of the meta now, which isn't. We used to be sitting around 9 or 10 back when we were popular and decent.
Maybe we'll get buffs then.
That'd be nice. Well, this new kill team could come out and change everything. Advance and charge, like suddenly Lich Guard will be back on the menu.
Scorpec destroyers, advancing and charging.
There'd be so many things that we could do.
In Awakened, where you can re-roll the advance roll. Go on then. That would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it would make Thingy good.
Thingy?
Annihilation Legion.
No.
The secret detachment.
No, because it would probably be like, this unit can't be taken in the Annihilation Legion detachment or something.
Yeah.
Just to be...
So they would just rub that in there.
So no event wins, only 2 X and O's, 4 and O's or better.
Yeah, with Star Shatter.
Little depressing on the numbers
It is a little depressing.
Maybe we just haven't found the right build to counter the top of the meta, which is obviously...
I mean, a lot of people are playing
Knights
the Spiegler list, and...
Not a massive fan of that into Knights and Death Guard. I don't think it has the damage.
Death Guard, I think, is good. Apparently, it's meant for Death Guard.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. So, I've not personally played... I think... Like, when I played 18 Wraiths, that felt pretty good into Death Guard. So,
my
I can't
list,
really imagine it too far off.
My list with no Wraiths feels stronger and better into Death Guard than my list with 1 Wraiths.
Yes, 2 is like the money.
When you add more Wraiths, you lose a lot more damage, and it's the damage that's keeping me in the game against Death Guard.
It's just that the Wraiths are just really awkward profiles for them to deal with.
They are, but they deal with them because you're not dealing with them quite as quickly as other lists are.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean, I've seen it played a couple of times. I'm told that it's good into it.
mm,
I'd probably need to ask people that have actually played it more than me, because I have not. I don't like Wraiths that much. Like they're not bad. I just don't like playing them. They're just not my thing. I've not played I've not played at a tournament Wraiths since November last year when I played. No, not even then because I didn't even have them. Okay, like a long time ago. I've not played Wraiths at a tournament in a long time because I just don't like them. I just don't like the way they play. It's just they're they're strong and they're a very good stat check. But it's just not me. I've played them in practice a bunch, but I just can't bring myself to bring them to a tournament. I much prefer how Warriors play because they can exploit mistakes a lot
mm.
easier.
There's more tricks you can do.
Yeah, they just like if your opponent makes one mistake, you can just capitalize on it so well when you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But they also Warriors don't really work on GW, so I can understand why people want to play Race on GW. Because it's easier to like get into the places where you need to be. Where Warriors ideally want to string out and then be able to pull away from the other guns, and then res back onto the points, which you can't actually do on GW if you're against fast guns, because there's so much open space between where your Ghost Arc has to sit and then where the objectives are. I was finding that like my opponent could pretty much see the like bottom of my warrior joint, like near the Ghost Arc, from very far away, which obviously means that they can just always shoot it. So you just have to like hope and pray that you don't lose it. But yeah, oh god, I'm knackered. Right, there we go.
So I was just trying to look on stat check to see what the actual Necron versus Death Guard
Yeah, it'd be good if you could
record
do like
is.
detachment versus detachment. Because
But I can't find it because I'm an idiot.
do you not know how to do it? Let me see if I can find it. So I can look at Elo. I wonder if they've updated it. Let me see if I'm.
They have.
Have they? Oh god, I hope I'm above Danny Everton. I fucking deserve it. I hope
Do
you hear that,
you?
Danny. Yeah, because he keeps calling me his thrall, and it's fucking doing my head in.
Oh dear.
Where am I? Well, I can't see him, so I'm going to assume that he's.
Matthew Bell is
Oh, I'm below him. I'm so
98.
below him. I've fallen so far. Oh god,
Why? Where is he?
he's 69.
What? What happened there, Matt? Oh
I
my
don't know.
god.
It says he fell 4 places and I fell 4.
Yeah, I wouldn't reckon. I wouldn't worry about that.
Oh well.
Where? So
I'm
you're.
sorry, I'm your thrall still, Dandy. Then I'm
I
ahead
mean,
of him in the
you're
ITC.
definitely my thrall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm way below you. I'm near Manny Chima. I'm just below Liam VSL.
Well, Liam Vaisel hardly plays any singles
Yeah,
events.
he doesn't. Just in case everybody wants to see. There you go. This is the stat checks ELO thing, so I'm still
Oh,
eligible to apply for Team America because I'm in the top 100. I just need to play more. I need to play more GTs. I just don't play enough.
I finally have a draw to my name. I was so sad when that happened.
Where are you? Oh yeah,
Uh,
there you are, 15th. Look at that, clearly better player. Look at that draw, lol.
I know, well, first ever draw in any game.
I think I've got 2 draws. You're next to TJ Lanigan and Vic.
Yeah, well, Vic just had a pretty good run at my local gaming store where he ran a
I've got
GT.
2 draws.
With Eldari, very
Who
disappointed,
was
I
my other
reckon.
draw against?
I don't
I
know.
don't recall drawing twice. I've definitely drawn once. I don't think I've ever drawn another time. Yeah, I got to just play more GTs apparently. Well, hopefully after Warmasters, because Warmasters is like the top fucking dogs, right? that go to War Masters. It's all people from. So hopefully, if I do well in that, my fucking elo will shoot up.
If you do well, though, that's the point. You got to
Yeah,
do well.
I'll try my best. I'm a bit out of practice.
But like, if you look at some of the French players, though, like Arnaud from Team France, who's arguably one of the best players around, is ranked 1,176.
Yeah, but he only plays teams.
I know, but you're going to get a lot of people like that at War Masters with very low singles rating, but very good
Yeah, that's
players.
true. Yeah, that is true.
So it's going to be a shark pit, and you might go in there as one of the higher yellow players. But it's
We'll
only
have to just
internet
see how it
friendly.
goes.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll go well. We'll have to see.
I wish I never looked. I've been.
Oh right, well, yeah, Danny. I'll let Danny know. Actually, I'll message
Please don't do that. He'll see
him.
it
Tell
anyway.
him.
He'll don't you dare let him know.
You
He'll
think he's
see
been
it
checking?
anyway.
You think he's been
He does
checking
watch
every
it. He
day?
messages me.
No, I mean
Oh,
checking every day.
check. No, because he would have messaged me.
Okay.
In our group chat, we're playing in a team tournament and we're debating. We're like having a discussion who's playing what factions. And I was like, "Oh, I'll play Grey Knights because of the new book." And he was like, "Oh, I'll play Grey Knights." I was like, "You can barely play Necrons. You keep playing that."
But he's higher rated than you, mate. What
Yeah,
you
well,
can't say. You can't say anything.
he's just cheated his way in or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know what he's done.
Yeah, that new Grey Knight stuff looks like Hypercrypt on
It
steroids.
looks so cool, and I'm very ready for it. I
That
mean, our
that
damage output's still not going to be it, but
reroll hit rolls and win rolls of 1 on all of your units that you care about because those are the ones that are coming down. Please behave.
it's not
Plus,
going to be that good then.
score points and then pick up and do damage. Like, come on,
Yeah, it's
like
one
that.
detachment.
Yeah, that's really strong. I wish we had that in Hypercrypt.
Yeah, we don't get anything. Who's number one now then? Why can't I see it? How do I
It's
get rid of this shit?
it's Derek Apsh.
Oh, Pashi. What's his name? 40k Dirtbag. If you like Grey Knight, Geth Guard, what is it? Chaos Space Marines, see
Yeah,
40k Dirtbags.
there's a lot more American players in there than there was this time 1 or 2 years ago.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, they're all doing well. Where's Nassim? He's gone down a little bit.
He's 11th.
Rid Scary.
Sorry.
He went. Yeah, he did quite well at that tournament. It's because
To
these
play
like
right.
American tournaments are crazy.
Well, they get a lot of players, but when you think they've got as many good players as we do over here, but theirs are spread out tenfold. You'll get a
Mm.
tournament with 200 players. There might only be 3 or 4 top players in America going to each of those tournaments. In England, you get a 20-player RTT and there's 3 of you there. You know.
Yeah, I just need to play in more tournaments. Apparently, I'm just not signed up to enough.
Yeah, well, you've got War Masters, so that's a good
We'll see
start.
how it goes.
Another foreign
I'm
tournament.
so out of practice.
Not going to help your UKTC ranking, but it'll help your world one.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I don't
And
mind.
then it's basically London after that, right?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and go to a tournament before London.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to do one as a practice run
I
for what I'm
can't
going to take.
do I can't do America this year, so
Really?
yeah,
What, LVO?
yeah. Because I've just had to because I've just been I've just moved out, right? So I've just had to shell out all of my savings that I've just saved up for America.
Pay for you and pay him back.
Who?
Richard.
Yeah. I'm still paying Richard off for the computer that he bought me
Yeah,
when my computer fucking exploded.
So when you win LGT this year and you get your golden ticket, you're not going to America then?
Not a chance. I
You got
don't
to
want to go to
represent.
Atlanta that much, to be honest. It seems dodgy as fuck. I'd love to go,
Not dodgy,
but
it's just
it's just
expensive.
fucking ridicule. It's just America. Like it's, I just hear you hear about America, like how dodgy it can be. Like when Jack was telling me about it, I just wasn't interested in in exploring that at night.
Nah, I mean you don't really go out at night. Where it is in Atlanta, it's not a tourist area. It's like a business district area, so it's all for corporate people, and they just stay at a hotel. So there's nothing around. It's just hotels and there's a few restaurants, but the food court near the event hall was really really good. So you basically that's it. You go to the food court, you go back to the hotel. That's all you really need to do.
Yeah,
Didn't even go to a casino.
maybe next year. I've just been doing a lot this year, traveling about. I've got like no. I don't even have the holidays to go, even if I wanted to actually. So I've just realised. So I've literally like spent all of my holidays now. So we're just fucking vibing. I'm just going to be applying to England again, playing more than one faction, maybe two this time with Grey Knights. I'll be playing EC as well, or whatever. But hopefully, I'm just going to be focusing my energy on that again. I'm not really too bothered about the singles life that much. I would still like to finish top Necron, but I just can't go to America. So it's just like, well, it's probably Dream's probably dead now because I can't go to LVO.
Yeah. So last year, Josh went and he was ranked 2 at the time, and I kind of worked it out on paper roughly how well he had to do to beat me. And while I wanted him to do well, part of me was like, please don't get to that stage
Yeah,
so I could finish rank 1. And unluckily for him, he started really well, but then he had a couple of rough matchups, and I think he went
it
6-2 or something.
yeah,
Yeah. So, but he'll be going again this year probably, and he'll have the chance to do it again, which is really.
yeah. I would like to go. Is if I can save up like 2 grand in.
It won't cost that much.
I mean, it will.
It won't.
It probably will.
It's going to Vegas is pretty cheap because they want you to be there because that's when you spend all the money. If it was really expensive to go, then people just wouldn't go as
Well,
much.
okay. Well, I've still got the time off, so we'll just see closer to the time
Yeah.
if I can buckle up because I did have money saved up and it's just fucking gone now because I've had to put it on a deposit and everything. So
Sell one of your armies, mate.
I'm trying to sell all of the boxed up Warhammer that I have. So if anybody wants to buy some Eldar, then hit me up.
Maybe.
And Eldar's so expensive, by the way, so I'm getting a decent amount for reselling it.
Yeah. That's a good thing with 40k is a lot of it holds its value.
It does definitely hold its value as long as it's not completely fucking coated in paint.
It doesn't really fluctuate either. It's pretty
Just
much.
goes up.
Yeah.
And especially when you sell it at its peak, like of people wanting it, for sure. All right, do we have anything else to talk about, or is that it?
Nah, we didn't really talk about Meta Monday, but
We
there's
just
really much
spoke
to
about
say.
how
It's just,
shit we are, apparently.
yeah.
And yeah, I've got allies this weekend, which obviously you can't go to. It's like an 8v8 practice,
yeah,
WTC esque. Bringing my 40 warriors there. It'll be a nice practice for Warmasters because I'm moving literally next. I'm moving the day before I go to WTC. I've just got no time.
yeah.
I've got shit all over the floor. It took me 4 straight hours just to pack up half of my Warhammer into my cases, and
Only
it's
4 hours. That's pretty good.
well, yeah, but it's like every evening now,
Yeah,
so that's all it is.
I'm very sad that I can't play in Allies because your team's playing my team. Round 1, we could have got paired, Matt. That would have been beautiful. A
Oh
Necron off
yeah,
on stream.
on stream.
I think someone might be streaming it, but I'm not
Are
sure.
they? Oh
But
god.
we could. But if we'd known, we would have definitely got a stream going. But yeah,
Yeah, I would have lost again on stream. That would have been fun. I always lose on stream, but I'm
need to
not
break.
taking the vault, so maybe times will change.
Need to break that habit, mate.
I know. Just need to start practicing more, and then I'll start winning more. I don't
Yeah.
practice enough anymore.
Well, I've got 3 practice games on Thursday, and
That's what I mean.
I'm gonna be running
Playing,
your list.
of course, he's against me. He's the enemy.
No, I'm going to give you some very good feedback in the matchups that I
Sure you
play.
will.
I was my team has asked me to play that army, obviously, because
Yeah.
it's round 1. There's the people that might end up being paired into you when I have a go. So it's not going to be very good for them because I'm going to beat them, and then they're
I'm
going to
going
be
to
like,
pair up into
oh,
them all.
then you're going to do better than I am because you play warriors more than I do. And
Yeah, I just need to keep playing like non-stop, I think, for a while and then see how we go. All right. Well, if you've enjoyed everything, as I said, like, subscribe, comment. It's been a bit of a slow one today, bit of a waffle, bit tired. It's a late one, so
Yeah, we need to get to that magic 500 subscribers, don't we?
yes, we're at 477.
Four
So
seven eight. Or did we
478 now.
did we lose a subscriber while we've been on air?
No, 477. I thought
Four
it's been
seven eight.
477 all day.
478 now.
Oh, somebody's bloody loved it. See, everyone counts. We count everyone. We read every comment. We reply to every comment.
Yes, we
So
do.
yeah, well, I do.
I do
And
too as well, a little
does he
bit.
fuck? Do you
Well,
fuck?
normally because I go to reply to them and then I just see Matt's already got there first. Like,
Yeah,
do
because
you not actually do any work when you're at
I'm
work, or do you just
terminally on my phone.
sit on your phone? Like, I would never take my car to get it fixed for you because you just end up giving me back with no wheels on because you've been
Because I'm
on.
just so quick. So quick that I'm just like, oh, I'm done with my job. Next one, or I'm just waiting for something. Sometimes I'll be like waiting for parts, so while I'm stood there waiting for parts, I'll just go on my phone. Or if I'm just doing an update or something on the computer that requires me just to sit and click the buttons occasionally, then I'll do that.
Yeah, I have one of those computers that does that as well. It is a little bit boring.
There you go. So yeah, right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you on the next one. So